So, today we're going to talk about Worldly Wisdom, Quotations and Aphorisms by Josh Kaufman, or Kaufman, or however you're pronouncing it in English. I don't know. It is a book about aphorisms, as the title also says, so there's going to be a lot of reading and interpreting and a lot of reading and then saying what I think about it. And it is by just interesting people like Charles Darwin, Mark Twain, Robert Frost, I don't know who this is, Zig Ziglar. So there's some people that you might know or probably know. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it after the intro. As always, but there is no sound, so I should actually cut it out because it is unnecessary. It is unnecessarily in the video. It's just a few seconds, but anyway, there it is, and I really am looking forward to going through it. Yes, Worldly Wisdom, Quotations and Aphorisms by Josh Kaufman. Rated 6 out of 10, which is fine. But the reason, an assorted collection of quotations and aphorisms on various subjects, unrated since it didn't really introduce anything, just curate them. Good for a skim through to find interesting ideas and thinkers. Yes, it is 7 out of 10, but because there is nothing new in there. This is my point. This is why I've also read it. On change. It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. And we are fucking good at changing. We are adapting to every fucking thing pretty fucking quickly. We're fucking survivally good. Yeah. A Foolish Coincidence is The Hobgoblin of Little Minds by Ralph Waldo Emerson. I don't really know what he's willing to say, so yeah. History doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme by Mark Twain. I'm not sure. I know what he means quite. I know what he's trying to say and trying to get across that, repeating per se, no. But rhyming means that it's going to be the same thing, but different. It's going to be like, okay, this change is exactly the same change as we have seen 300 years ago, but it's not the exact same. So per se, it is not repeating itself, but indeed it is rhyming. It's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like that. Could actually do it like this, better. A little tiny bit better. The fact that an opinion has been widely held is no evidence whatever that it is not utterly absurd. Yes. Just because everyone thinks that something is the truth, or everything, or everyone thinks that something is something or whatnot, doesn't really mean that it is just what it is. That is just reality and that shit. Definitely. On Progress, by the way, by Bertrand Russell or something. On Progress, institutions will try to preserve the problem to which they are the solution. Clay Shirky. Indeed. Completely the case, because it's their business. That wouldn't exist without that. So it makes sense. On Goals, the best way out is always through, by Robert Frost. Yeah, I don't know. The Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see farther, from Thomas Carlyle. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see farther. Well, indeed, if I just go farther, then I'm then also going to be able to see see farther. In terms of if I stay just there, then I can see that much. If I can see that, then it is constant. And also, the further I go, the more I'm going to see, and the further I'm going to see, basically. Not really actually, but I think what he's referring to. So I think the whole point of that is see things and, maybe also be fast a little bit. The next by Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Nothing to add there. I'm an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. By Mark Twain. There is always just so much shit that we're having in our fucking mind that could go wrong, that eventually is going to go wrong. Maybe, but no, not really. On Success and Failure. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it is a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success, by James Cameron. And this is something that I fucking preached for a fucking long time. Setting high goals. I'm going to write an A on this test. Because you have this goal and you're going to work for an A, chances are way, way fucking higher that you're going to have a B than if you would be learning for a B. Learning for a B might be, okay, I'm going to leave some things out. No, you're not going to do that. You're going to learn for an A. You're going to just read every fucking thing. You're going to do every fucking thing as if you would actually be having an A, And of course, chances are that you're going to get an A, which is fucking amazing then. But also just please translate it into other areas. because school is such a thing, not really something that we necessarily have to be good at. Choose not to be harmed and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed and you haven't been, by Marcus Aurelius. And this is one of the best things that I've ever heard in my fucking life. Because yes, if you're not harmed by something, then you're not harmed. And if you don't let yourself be harmed by something, then you're also not harmed. No matter what somebody said, no matter what somebody did, no matter what actually, there is no way. No way, because you're not harmed. The measure of success is not whether you have a tough problem to deal with, but whether it is the same problem you had last year. From John Foster Dulles. Yes, indeed, because if you have, if you succeed, or if you have succeeded, if this makes sense, then you wouldn't be having this problem right now. So, yeah. Whenever an individual or a business decides that success has been attained, progress stops. From Thomas Watson. Yeah. If we think like, well, I have got it. I've got everything that I want to have, then of course I'm not going to fucking work. But on the other hand, it's just then going to be boring, because where's the goal then? Where's the thing that I want to achieve then? Where's that shit? Where is that shit that I want to do? Where is it? Can't see it. It's not there, which is not good. It is better to be roughly right than precisely wrong. From John Maynard Keynes. Some people might know him, economist. I don't know if he's an interesting guy, but people are, they just kind of say something about that. Of course, you just being wrong is not good, and if you're just slightly right, and then you're gonna get something probably, So I understand what he's referring to, but yeah, it's a little bit of a tough one. People are resilient. Correction. Survivors are resilient. What does resilient even mean? I'm just hearing so often, also in German, like I don't always know. Flexible, pliable, pliant, plastic. Is it really what it means? Of a person or animal able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions. I see. So being able to withstand quite a lot of fucking things, isn't it the case? So yes, survivors are resilient. People per se, no. You can also break because of just very minor things. Then you're not pretty resilient. So, by Sam North, by the way. The next one's going to be by Henry David Thoreau or Henri David Thoreau or something. In the long run, men hit only what they aim at. Therefore, though they should fail immediately, they had better aim at something high. Yeah, if you just don't aim for it, you're just never ever gonna get it. Quite, I think. Of course, there is like just some luck, and stuff like that, similar things. The next one is by Ernest Hemingway. I write 1 page of masterpiece to 91 pages of shit. I try to put the shit in the I try to put the shit in the waste basket. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think so. Even though who says that it is shit, just because you think it is shit doesn't really mean that it is shit. Like, there's still going to be a lot of people that think that it is amazing. So maybe you can just transform that into another book, into like, I don't know, the prehistory of what you've just written or some shit like that. You could. I do, by the way, enjoy writing quite in the past few days, kind of. I don't actually know why, because I'm not a good writer, nor just, I don't know, particularly interested or something. But it's pretty fine just getting some thoughts out. But only when I'm having time. When I'm stressed and I feel like, well, it's just another thing that I have to do, then I'm going to rush through it and I don't give a fuck. Most people don't really want to do stuff. They want to read stuff, talk about stuff, plan stuff, design stuff, but they don't want to do stuff. People have come to me and asked me for advice on some stuff I know after I wrote about it. I tell them what to do, but most of them just don't do it. People are afraid to compete because they prefer to pretend they could have won if they played than to know that they played and lost. By Max Klein. Or Max Klein. Or Clean, whatever. Yes, people don't do a lot of things, which is, it is understandable, and he just said it all. There's nothing to add there. Brick walls are there for a reason. They give us a chance to show how badly we want something. By Randy Pausch, or Pauk, whatever. If you do experiments and you're always right, then you aren't getting enough information out of those experiments. You want your experiments to be like the flip of a coin. You have no idea if it is going to come up heads or tails. You want not to know what the results are gonna be. By Peter Norvig. Yes, and I think it makes sense. Like, it's boring. I know it is fucking ass boring if you already know that this is gonna happen and that is gonna happen. Like I don't know. It's boring shit. But trying out stuff and seeing whether things work, what is gonna happen, like, I have seen and found out that this is actually the thing that I love. Trying shit and seeing if it is working or not, and then trying to kind of make it work, with all the variables and all the ideas and all the things that are having inside of me, and trying to make it work somehow. And this is, by the way, also one of the reasons why at this point in time I'm enjoying math so much. Because once you get the hang of things, once you're just really into it, and I've been able, because of all the time that I had, to actually quite get into it, and be able to do a few things and just get comfortable with it as well. And I think maybe by the amount of stuff that I did, that I gotten some sort of a feeling for what things are going to be like. Of course, I don't understand everything. I don't also want to say that I'm understanding everything and whatnot, and that I know everything and whatever the fuck. But I've gotten the hang a bit of it. And once you know the variables, once you know what your possibilities are, things get pretty interesting, because you see a problem and then okay, it could be this, it could be that, but then you think a little bit further and you see, well, not really this, but rather that, because of this condition, and because of this position you're in, because of this situation, whatnot, and also because, I don't know, the scenario, which is probably going to happen in maths relatively often, because often there's exercises, very often the same one. Yes, this is English. On money. Epicurus. What is Epicurus? If thou wilt make a man happy, add not what the fuck? If thou wilt make a man happy, add not unto his riches, but take away from his desires. I don't know what this means. People capable of making enough money to never work again are the same people who will never quit working. Chris Dykson. Yes, indeed. Yes. Because this is what they want to do, because this is what they like. So why should they stop? There is no more fatal blunderer than he who consumes the greater part of his life getting his living. Again, by Henri David Thoreau, or however you pronounce him. Wealth, like happiness, is never attained when sought after directly. It comes as a byproduct of providing a useful service, by Henry Ford. And yes, this is totally the case. If you're able to help people, you're gonna get something back. That's it. Period. Fucking period. And I've also seen that, like, by providing stuff to I don't know, like to mates and to friends and whatnot, and of course for free, and it's not gonna be like, give me $10 and I'm gonna give you my shit. Nah, it's not what I do. But by giving, you should not expect, but you can expect that you're gonna get something back. And yeah, maybe it's gonna be a dear thank you, which is just amazing. And it's also gonna be a lot of fucking good karma. You're a good person, which is actually nothing. I don't know, if you know that you're gonna have a happy life and everything's gonna be okay because you're always doing nice things and good things and shit, then what about that? I don't know. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Yeah, because money is gonna be, it can go whoop, and it is gone, and yeah, what's up then? But the thing is, those people that are making a lot of money, they are most often, I would say, having a certain skill in a certain field, which just makes them pretty valuable. Valuable. I don't know if it is the right word, but you know what I mean. Like, they are good at something. Whether it's something really minor, like, okay, stock trading, and I don't want to be like it is easy or some shit. I don't think so. Or it is just a pretty huge thing, like, I don't know, with a lot of different things, like, I don't know, being a doctor, like, just having such a huge amount of knowledge and broad knowledge and or very deep, and you know what I mean. Probably not the best example, but yeah. If you would know the value of money, go and try to borrow some. By Benjamin Franklin. And this is actually right. And we've actually always been doing that. Borrowing money, spending money, getting credits, all that shit. It is preoccupation with possession more than anything else that prevents man from living freely and nobly. Preoccupation with possession. Yes, indeed. We act as though comfort and luxury were the chief requirements of life. By the way, it's been by Bertrand Russell once again. We act as though comfort and luxury were the chief requirements of life, when all we need to make us happy is something to be enthusiastic about, by Charles Kingsley. And yes, if there is nothing you can be looking forward to, if there's nothing you can really be, even be just completely fucked about, completely obsessed. Of course, there's going to be some things that you're enthusiastic about, but what about being obsessed with something? Of course, it shouldn't be drugs or some shit. It should be something good. And of course, this can also lead to bad things and whatnot. There's the problem actually with communicating is that there's just always just such a lot of variables and parameters and things that could not be like I desire them to be. And I gotta have to communicate that in some way. So on the cost of very strange structures of sentences. But yeah, what are you fucking passionate about? What are you fucking enthusiastic about? What are you fucking obsessed about? Or obsessed with? Why is this? It's a Spanish proverb. So, lo que separara la civilización de la anarquía son solo 7 comidas. Or comidas. I'm gonna read it again because I wanna. Is it that? Separare la civilizazione della anarchia son solo 7 comidas. Civilization and anarchy are only 7 meals apart. Spanish proverb. Civilization and anarchy are only 7 meals apart. Okay. I want to leave enough money to my children they can do anything, but not so much that they will do nothing. By Warren Buffett. When money ceases to become the means by which men deal with one another, then men become the tools of another man. Blood, whips, and guns, or dollars, take your choice, there is no other. By Ayn Rand. And the next part is gonna be in the next episode. So I'm gonna end the episode there. I hope that I've been able to just talk about some things. My voice now gets really fucked. I should sleep actually a bit more. I don't actually know why I'm sleep deprived myself and I'm just having all the time in the fucking world. I don't know, but I want to just do fucking shit in the morning and then feel good and stuff like that, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna see you the next time, I at least hope so, and I can't end the episode. Yeah, thank you, motherfucker. The question of the day is, can you make something, can you do something, can you create something, can you say something that is gonna really make somebody's day, somebody's life, somebody's whatever? Can you do something? Can you make something? Think about it and have it. Do it. Yes. And with that being said, I wish you the best health, of happiness, and also success, and also hope that you're going to remind yourself and you're going to be remembered, which basically means your legacy, basically means just being a nice person and then being remembered as a nice person, which is always a good thing. It's always a good thing. 3 other questions that I'm having for you are, why are you here? What are you trying to change? And what is bothering you the most? These 3 questions are hopefully going to show you your purpose and maybe even a business idea, which is kind of the optimal scenario you could be in, that you're having, first of all, a business idea, and second of all, purpose in life. But, actually, first of all, purpose in life, and second of all, then a business idea. Because if you have purpose, then everything is good. But yeah, you can make your purpose to a business idea. You can do just it in your leisure time, when you're just having, some time left or some shit. But you could, of course, also do that when you're just doing something. I don't know. Yeah. This is what I think. Can I end the episode then? No, I can't. I really hope that you're doing fine, by the way. I really hope that... just found a reminder for myself. Gotta do this today. Fuck. The best idea is always just having it on one side. And I've written down something there. Yes, this is good. Now read. There it is. So, yeah, it's German, so you won't see it anyway. Or you, maybe, I don't know, you won't read it, won't be able to. Well, you know what I mean. It's always a good idea to then just flip it around and lay it down so that you're never ever gonna see it once again. Why? You know, just ask myself why. Why am I doing this? Yeah. What is this actually? There's some advertisement. Gewinnspiel. It is a. What is Gewinnspiel in English? Hmm. 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 Well, I don't know. I indeed don't know. And there's some. I see. Some other stuff. I hope you're doing fine. Well, I'm actually going to end the episode there. So, oh, now I can. Thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. I just appreciate that so much. You can't even imagine, actually. Hopefully, going to see you the next time. Bye bye, and I wish you the best. Stay healthy, please, and cool. And sleep enough. Don't be a fucking idiot. I'll see you. And now I'm tired. No, I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do? Either learning maths or learning some other shit. But I'm kinda weirdly into maths right now. Anyway, I'll wish you the best.